Assalamu alaikum. Topic of discussion is the Lepidosauria lineage. This is the second lineage of the reptiles. They are Lepidosauria is a diapsid lineage. It means animals included in this lineage have two fenestres or opening in their skull. That first and these animals were first appeared in the Triassic period. The earliest Lepidosaurs they were the members of the Sphinodontia and they were widespread 200 million years ago. Now there only single genus is present in New Zealand. A second Lepidosaur lineage is the Spermata. These reptiles they appeared in the Middle Jurassic period, and like the dinosaurs, they underwent major extinctions 65 million years ago. Squamata that survived are the ancestors of the today's lizard and snakes. Actually, they are the ancestors of the lizards and snakes. Lepidosaurs they are characterized by the presence of the overlapping keratinized epidermis present on the epidermis, or they derive from the epidermis, and they have a deposition of the keratin in their scales that are shed collectively detailed skeletal characteristics, and tail that can undergo autotomy are the common features of this clade. Autotomy is the breaking of its own tail by animal itself, and this is a very common phenomena. You people mostly observed it in case of lizards. When a when a predator attack on a lizard left its tail and ran away from the situation. Order Sphinodontia. The two surviving species of the Sphinodontia are the Teuteras, and their scientific name is Sphinodon punctatus and Sphinodon gunatheri. These are most important because only these are the only animals having the third eye, or named as parietal eye. These are the living organisms with the three eyes. Their third eye name is parietal eye. These superficially lizard-like animals are what the remains of the diverse lineage of the Mesozoic Lepidosaurs. This is the Teutera. Apparently, it is lizard-like, but this have a characteristic. A median eye is present here. Their skull structure distinguishes these reptiles. Unlike the Squamata, Teuteras have an akinetic skull. Now, this is the definition of the akinetic skull. It has a lower jaw is firmly or tightly bound with the upper jaw. What is the advantage of this tight connection? It provides a powerful bite. In addition, two rows of teeth are present on the upper jaw and a single row of teeth is present on lower jaw. It produces a shearing bite that can decapitate the small bird. This is also from examination point of important from examination point of view. Two rows of teeth are present on the upper jaw, while a single row of teeth is present on the lower jaw to provide a shearing bite. Formerly means pehle, purane. They were widely distributed in the New Zealand, but the Teutera fell prey to the human influences and domestic animals. Mostly dogs जो होते हैं वो Teutera के ऊपर जो है प्रे करते हैं, और दूसरा इंसान की एक्टिविटीज़ का तो आपको पता है कि तमाम एनिमल्स को डिस्ट्रॉय करता जा रहा है. They are now present only on remote offshore islands are protected by the New Zealand law. अब ये आपको ना बहुत दूर दूर आइलैंड्स में मिलेंगे, और इन्हें न्यूजीलैंड का जो लॉ है वो प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे थे. वो भी पैरासाइक्लिंग करते हैं and share undergone burrows with the ground nesting birds, और ground nesting birds के साथ अपने ये burrows शेयर करेंगे. Teutera venture out at the burrow at dusk. शाम के वक्त ये बाहर निकलते हैं और फीड करते हैं इंसेक्ट्स पे, और बहुत कम ऐसा होता है कि ये स्मॉल इनवर्टिब्रेट्स पे फीड करें. ठीक है, ये देखें थर्ड आई ऑफ Teutera. This is the third eye or parietal eye. Here this is more visible. इनकी थर्ड आई जो होती है वो इमेज फॉर्मिंग नहीं होती, कलर डिफ्रेंशिएशन नहीं कर सकती, लेकिन ये है कि वो बता देती है कि यहाँ कोई एनिमल मौजूद है या नहीं है. Next is the order Spermata. The order Spermata is traditionally divided into two suborders. The suborder designations are undergone taxonomic review. The suborder Sauria. Members of the suborder Sauria are the lizards and the amphibians. It is a paraphyletic lineage as it encompasses the order serpents and the snakes. Members of the order are unique in that they possess movable quadrate bone. Their quadrate bone, which connects lower jaw with the upper jaw, and this bone is not hard or not have tight junction with the bones. This is actually movable. And other skull modification that can increase the skull flexibility. Spermata are said to have kinetic skull. The mobility of the skull and jaws reduce the force of the bite, but it also reduces the likelihood of fracture and aid in feeding. Although biting force decreases because jaws are not strictly or tightly bound with each other, but it enhances the ability of the animal to engulf prey more than larger than actually its size, or you can say prey larger than its size or double than its size. In snakes, the quadrate bone is elongate and very mobile and allow them to swallow very large prey. Interestingly, the quadrate bone of the mammal is incorporated into the middle ear and form the middle ear bone known as incus. In case of mammals, quadrate bone is transferred into the middle ear and forms the incus. The other two middle ear bones, they are similarly derived from the skull bones first seen in the primitive fishes. This is the completion of the topic. Thank you.